Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Crystals. Of course.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we need to find an enemy.
Crash? Crash? Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Hello everyone and welcome to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. This is an impromptu LP I'm doing. As we all know, Insane Trilogy game came out less than 2 weeks ago, and most people say it's bloody awful with the controls and stuff. And the ice physics are apparently bad. So, I decided to go and play Crash Bandicoot 2, which it kind of depends when you ask, but for right now it's my favorite Crash Bandicoot game of all time. It kind of switches places between 2 and 3, so kind of depends. Also, hi, Coco. The only good thing about Insane Trilogy is that Coco looks so fucking adorable. Anyway, here we are. This is Crash Bandicoot 2. Also, another reason why I'm doing this game is the fact that at November, I believe, this year, this game turns 20. It's been 20 years since this game came out, and holy crap, time flies. It really does fly, considering I'm turning 22 this autumn, August, so holy crap. Right, that's the... this level is, by the way, called the intro level. It's level 0. You won't be able to go back there, and the only way to actually access that is to watch the opening cutscene.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Right, that's the plot of the game. We are helping Cortex. That's the plot of the game, right there. Right, reading memory card. Sure, let's save. Apparently, interesting. I'm not sure if the save file goes across versions. I'm not sure. I'm using the European version, by the way. You could probably guess that by the fact that the title screen had language selection. So yeah, using the PAL version. Reason why, whoops, no, go away. The reason why I'm using PAL version is because I can go and show some interesting speedrunning techniques that I probably won't be using too much. Also, we can, almost went to the level. Anyway, we can do stuff like this, get stuck under here, and yeah, we can really just break the game. Oh, just fall out the warp room. There's a reason why I did that, by the way.
No, 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 Crash. I said bring me the crystals! Now, get back in there.
Now, normally you'd get that message if you actually beat a stage without getting a crystal, or just exit a level without getting a crystal. It's really hard to do in here, except if you go for the pits and choose the wrong path, as I will show you. Anyway, there's 2 more dialogues for Cortex, so we're just gonna fall off the level, because it's faster to fall off the...
No, no, Crash! To save the world, I need crystals. Crystals! One more time. They look like this. Crystals, Crash! Go back through one of those doors and bring me crystals!
And we're kind of just pissing off Cortex here. Alright, one more time. And there we go. Alright. I failed 3 times.
Look above the doorways. Above each, there is a big crystal-shaped slot. Fill all 5 crystal slots in this warp room by retrieving 1 crystal from each of the 5 areas. Only after we have filled all of the slots in this room can we continue on our quest. This is the last time I will remind you.
So yeah, as you can see above, right next to the level name, there are different slots. 1 for crystal, 1 for, depending on level 1 or 2 for gems. And if they are different colored, that means that they have a different colored gem in the level. Right. And by the way, if I go and fall off the level or exit level for the 4th time, nothing happens. So let's actually start with World 1. Turtle Woods. Also, we just get the mask back immediately. So we didn't lose it. Right, how is this LP going to work out? Well, I will 100% the game. As always. I'm going for 100% if I can. In this game, I've done it so many times that it is not a problem. I did miss the box right there. I did see it. I will probably at some point be missing some boxes, so expect me to swear vigorously when that happens. Also, as a side note, the footage... Oh, damn it, I fell out. Don't worry, I'll be using, you know, few glitch tricks to beat the game that a little bit easier, and don't worry, I'll be explaining them in the next episode once we get to the pits. Actually, I might just explain them in this level. But yeah, I'll be doing maybe 2 episodes per warp room. That is because the later levels get really long when you're trying to 100% them. And early levels, they have some hidden stuff to do. And this episode is... I'm just gonna be doing this as no-go. Simply because, well, we're 9 minutes into the episode already. So yeah. Right, let's... No, I didn't want... If you're speedrunning this game, you don't want the mask, because the mask is awful. You can't go any faster than this. And then you fall down there, which is not a good idea. You do swim faster through the mud. That's a thing. And that's the first stage done. We get the crystal, we got the crystal, we got the gem. And we are out of here. But we did miss a gem. We'll have to go and sort that out. Because we missed the blue gem right there. But first, the crash dance. And I don't know, I feel like this dance looks way better than the remastered one.
Well done, Crash! I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
There, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there? Are you there, Crash?
Some dialogue happens. You can skip them by just pressing triangle, you know. Which I would normally be doing if I, wasn't just doing a normal LP of this game. Also, fun fact, this is my second time doing this. First time I just felt like I didn't do a good job, so I scrapped it. That's kind of the reason why... Oh, damn it, I didn't want that checkpoint box. Oh well. You can now see I'm racing to the end. There's a reason for it. Because I want to show you the hint. You'll see when you replay this game. Damn it, I did it again. The hint you'll see when you actually go and do the stage again. Because you're just looking for a blue gem. This hint should be here. And yes, there's the hint. 14 out of 0 boxes, that's right. Get 0 boxes and you get the blue gem. Unfortunately I hit a checkpoint. And checkpoint boxes count as, boxes. We have to go and do it again. If you come out with nothing, that happens.
So, you were helping Cortex gather crystals. Yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he's created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Okay, that's the third character we've seen already. So yeah, Cortex does stuff, Embryo is here to stop us, and Coco pops out here once in a while. Right, so you saw we have to beat the stage with no boxes broken. Which is fairly, easy thing to do. Right, let's talk about some speedrunning tactics. There are 2 moves you need to know if you want to do a speedrun of this game. The first thing is the neutral slide spin, which is that. Because normal looks like... Well, I'm not getting the input for a reason for the slide. Anyway, yes, actually, let's get rid of these. Now, let's actually get rid of those. Here's a normal slide. Normal slide spin, right there. Pretty slow one, but it's faster than walking. Right, here's the neutrals one. Way faster, as you can clearly see. How do you do that thing? Well, to do a normal slide spin, you slide and then spin. Fairly simple. If you do it too late, then that happens. If you to do a normal, just neutral slide spin, you slide. First of all, you hold directional button, then you slide, let go of the movement button, and then you spin. Because for whatever reason, if you don't move while slide spinning, you just get extra speed. By the way, this is what happens when you actually fall into the pit. Rats came out, or moles. They look like rats, but in Insane they are moles. Right, the second technique is the glitched high jump. I'll just get rid of these rats to showcase it. Right there. Because as you can see, I can't quite reach this. But with a glitched high jump, I can. So to do it, you simply hold down the crouch button and jump. And a few frames later, like almost immediately after you jump, you hit the spin button. That gives you that little bit of extra height. It's not much, but it's a little bit. And quick note, these glitches only work on the PAL version, the European version. I've tried it many times with NTSC American versions and they just don't work. So beware of that. If you want to speedrun this, get a copy of a PAL version and you'll be fine. Also, new box type, Nitro. Touch it, it explodes. Don't do it. TNT. Your opponent timer starts. If you position yourself correctly, you can do a neutral slide spin and get out of the explosion radius. If you're good enough, which I'm not. I do speedrun this game occasionally, but I'm not good at it. I mean, I only recently, you know, learned the neutral slide spin, this thing. Only recently, so yeah, I'm not a good speedrun of this game by any means. But I'll do a few of these every now and then. Ah, the red gem, which is normally just outside of your reach. Just outside of your reach. However, with the newly discovered glitch high jump, we can get the gem early. If we position ourselves correctly, then yes. I have no problems with this. It's really kind of sensitive where you position yourself. Also, the game is dropping inputs for me, so that's nice. So there we go, we got the red gem early. There's a reason why I do it. You're normally supposed to go down like, go into a secret warp room and do a secret path to get it. I will show that, don't worry. I just want to get this gem early. Actually, I shouldn't have gotten this gem early, now that I think about it. Nah, screw it. Doesn't matter too much anyway. By the way, if you haven't guessed, you used colored gems to get platforms to get other gems, just like in the first game. Although major difference to the first game, you can actually die and still get the gem, because this time the boxes actually stay. What I did there, I activated the exclamation box up there, which activated these two, and now we can just go all the way to the end with our 74 boxes and be done. There is actually a glitch to get more than the boxes, more boxes than is actually programmed into the game. I might show that off actually at some point. However, you don't really wanna do it. And that's the end of the first episode right there. We didn't do that much though. Well, we 100%ed the first 2 levels out of 27. So we did alright. Right, anyway. That does it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll be finishing... Camera? We'll be finishing Hang 8, the pits, and Crash Dash, and the first boss of the game. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.